From the general public's perspective, I think there's this sort of confusion. You've got all of this chatter on one end of there's not enough houses in the US. We have a housing gap, housing shortage. There's not enough. And so the baseline thinking is let's build more. What do you feel like is the number one missing piece of information or gap there that the general public needs to know? If there's a shortage gap, why don't we just build them?
I don't know if there's a shortage gap. So I'm not a big believer in that, because then you get into conversations like, okay, maybe in a certain area there is, but maybe there's a bunch of homes in an area nobody wants to live in. We're not doing this to not make any money, right? So we're not going to go build a bunch of homes and not make money. So basically what I'm saying is we're not going to oversupply to where prices start dropping dramatically. We're going to build where we can sell homes and where we feel that they're needed. But the number one constraint to me is entitled land. That's the piece nobody talks about for the most part. That's where the undersupply is. If we had a bunch more entitled land today, meaning land where a builder could go out and start building homes relatively soon, land costs, land prices would come down because there's more of it. When there's less of something, obviously prices go up. And I would say a huge part of the increase in price today has to do with land, and all the fees that we pay to the government is astronomical. I've heard in some states numbers 30-40%. And I think it's more around 15% probably here, 10-15, but that's a big number. I think we have to have more entitled land. So the government and the politicians, they're great at saying, oh, we need affordable housing, we need all these things, yet their regulatory policies are the ones that constantly drive prices up.